Hello to everyone who managed to survive the 100 commercials on the start of the episode, even here on Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel. On today's episode, which will be a mix of Thursday, Friday and Saturday, I will finalize my spring screw up, and the reason why this is a total screw up for me is following: the Egg Hunt Festival. Yes, let's talk about the first official event which you can participate in during the game. This is an incredibly important event due to the fact that you can purchase strawberry seeds. Each seed will cost you 100 gold, but that is not most important about this. What is important is that when you purchase the seed, you will plant them on the day of the festival, and the strawberry bush will grow and still provide you with 2 full harvests till the end of the spring, which can generate you a massive boost of income, especially if you want to start your summer with bigger crop. The reason why this is also a screw up is that I thought the strawberries were not purchased during the Egg Hunt Festival, but during the dance or the spring dance event, which happens later in the end of the spring season. Now, in my defense, I did not play the game in a year or two, but still, you guys are now stuck with this screw up. The other important thing why the berry is so important is that after completing certain bundles, you will be able to obtain the preserver jar, for which you would need first level 4 in farming in order to even consider being able or eligible to get the crafting option for it. And strawberry jam can be more profitable than the berry itself, especially if you only receive the basic quality berry. But the reason why the berries are so profitable in Stardew Valley is not because they are berries, but because during a harvest, one bush can give you from 1 up to XYZ number of berries. This means that you are working with a massive quantity of berries which are sold for a decent profit, managing to provide a necessary financial backup for you to keep investing into more seeds or any other upgrades you need to keep processing in the game. So yeah, I do apologize for this long rant about the strawberries, but even if you saw the 12th episode of Graveyard Keeper walkthrough here on my channel, you saw a short footage of summer crop in the late game, and there was just a vast sea of blueberry bushes, which was the blueberry, and this is equivalent to tens of thousands of gold if it's collected. So yeah, in order for those who would be interested in what is the most efficient way to do Stardew Valley walkthrough in the first season, the process is something you would never consider. What is advised is to do a big crop of parsnip at the start. If you find mixed seeds, plant those as well. But the parsnip is the cheapest seed, so even if crows will get some, you will not be so dramatically affected, as in the start of the game, you can purchase with your 500 gold divided by 20, which is a price of a parsnip seed, 25 seeds. Now, you plant these on your farm and keep fishing and foraging in the meantime. On the 4th day, you collect all the seeds that are ready for harvest, and you go purchase kale. The reason why kale is that it takes 6 days to grow. So on the day when you actually harvest the kale and put it into the collection bin, the next morning is the day of the egg festival harvest, and you have a nice chunk of change ready to be spent for the strawberry seeds. Of course, since you are fixed to the seeds you have planted, you cannot rely on income from farming. But in case you want to do community bundle, let's say planting 25 parsnip seeds plus the 15 you have received as the starting gift from the locals. To start off your farming, this is 15 plus 25, which is 40 parsnips. And by planting 40 parsnips, even in the start of the game without the use of the fertilizer, you have much higher chances of receiving the first 5 gold star parsnips, which you can then deliver to the community center if, like I said, you will decide in your walkthrough to do the community center bundles. Now, in the middle of all this complaining, we have finally entered the museum in the town. Now, the previous creator has taken the entire collection with him, and this is one of the hardest achievements in the game to accomplish or finalize, as you A. need to find books, B. need to find minerals and artifacts to fill out all the slots in the museum. The current curator will task you with this task, and some of the items are obviously extremely hard to come across with. Of course, you can break open geodes to find minerals, which is one of the easier way to fill in the collection. You can go around hoeing all the worms, hoping that they will drop you a rare item. You can also kill creatures in the mines, which will drop items or artifacts. Catching fish with their small treasure chests can contain the occasional rare item. And the hardest part is going into the desert and looking for the artifacts there and also in the mines, as some of the items have 0.0000% chance to be dropped. So if you're a completionist, this will be a task on which you will spend a lot of time. I can guarantee that, as I have so far not been able to complete it by myself. Anyhow, back to the topic. If you have a big crop of strawberries and you will receive either the growing pot from grandmother or unlock the greenhouse, you can get a non-stop supply of strawberries. Unfortunately, as I have totally screwed up, if you are able to follow up what is happening at the screen, you will find out that I am arriving at the festival with 500 gold. So what will I be forced to do, because I am an idiot, is to keep all the strawberries I have collected and turn them into seeds for greenhouse. Now 5 strawberry bushes is nothing to brag about, unfortunately. So yeah. In my defense, however, this 20 minutes long complaining about how dumb I am is because I have not played this game in a while. So I forgot about this parsnip, kale, strawberry process, and instead I went for the cauliflower. Now I will do a project on other farm where I will show you what is the best way to start your adventure in Stardew Valley and how to make sure you can get few people to build a relationship and have a possible dance partner for the upcoming Spring Festival, which is the Spring Dance event. So I hope you guys will join me, as I promised. Despite this big screw up I managed to pull off in the start of the spring, I will turn this around, and heck, even just win the Egg Hunt Festival. But eventually I will be able to turn the farm into quite the profitable piece of land. But for that, you guys will need to tune in next time here on Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel. And before I officially finish off this episode, there's one more thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Despite your overall relationship with some of the in-game NPCs, there are special built-in events such as the axe, which you saw me holding up. These are quests from the local NPCs who will task you with highly specific jobs. Either it's fetching one of their items which they own, like Robin's axe, Linus's basket for the blackberries, and other weird stuff, but this is a reason why you also should keep the items from any season at hand, as once again you can be asked to bring something which grows in a previous season, or get something which is located in one of the NPC's living room or bedroom where you cannot go before you have, let's say, 3-heart relationship. So yeah, this will be also a part of the game on which I will most likely try to focus with my overall ignorance of the local NPCs, as I am a greedy bastard who just wants to make some quick money in this game. And that will be all for this episode on Stardew Valley, here with me, Max, on the Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel. I hope you guys will find finally the subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section what you think about what is another possible game plan to prepare for the Egg Festival to have a sufficient amount of strawberry seeds. I will most likely read your comments, so definitely make sure to leave them. Until next time, bye bye.